Y'all, it's time for some more File Folder Friday fun. Hi everyone, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Stay tuned. Welcome, friends. Thank you so much for being here today. I truly appreciate it. And thank you so much for all of the wonderful and positive love and support you showed to my sister, Teresa, in the video that she recently did. So thank you so much. I knew that she would get a lot of posh love, and she sure did. Today is File Folder Friday, so I am going to show you how to take a plain old drab file folder and turn it into something useful for home or for the office. This is a very useful project that we're going to do with this file folder. When we're finished, it won't even look like a file folder. So here's what I'm talking about. We're going to take this file folder and turn it into a really sweet sticky note holder, or you can cut out slips of paper and just make it a note paper holder. But y'all, this is fabulous. So I'm going to flip to my overhead camera to give you a closer look at this. But y'all know what time it is. It's time to make it. All right, y'all, so here's a closer look at the finished project. When finished, it measures 5 1/4 by 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. And it's approximately 2 inches deep. So this is a very nice size for us to work with. This is also a very easy way to dress up your desk. If you like to have slips of note paper, or you're one of those people who likes to use sticky notes, why not keep them all in a beautiful holder such as this one? So here's what we're going to need to make it. I have my file folder and I have a sheet of 12 by 12. Y'all, this is really going to be a very easy project. So we have our file folder. Let's go ahead and open it. And on one side of this fold line, let's go ahead and position that at 4 1/4 and cut. Then we're going to take it and turn it to the other side of that fold. And let's take that same fold line and we're going to position it at 7 1/2. So what you're going to have at this point is a piece that looks like this. So on one side you'll have 4 1/4 and on the other side you'll have 7 1/2. So now we're going to do some scoring. We're going to take the file folder and open it this way. And let's score at 1. Let's take the file folder and turn it to the opposite side. Score at 1. And at 4 1/4. And then with the fold in this direction, we're going to turn it and we are going to score at 1, at 2, at 5 1/4, and at 7 1/2. So those are our folds. So what I'm going to do, where I have the score that I made at 1 and then I scored at 2, let's go ahead and fold up, fold, and then go to the next one and fold. But don't fold that score that's at the top. Leave that one as is, and it'll make sense why we're doing that in just a minute. So now I'm going to take this and fold on these score marks. Then I'm going to take my pen to show you what we're going to be getting rid of first. So we're going to cut out this. We'll be getting rid of this. We'll be getting rid of this. We'll be getting rid of this. So these are the first series of cuts that we're going to make. So I am going to go up to the score mark and just cut straight down on that score mark. If you're not comfortable using your scissors or your finger blade to cut straight down, you can place it back in your trimmer and cut. So then I'm cutting straight across to remove this piece. Then I'll go up again and cut straight down. And then I'll cut across to remove this piece. Then again, I'll go up, and when I'm going up 3 score marks. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to cut straight down, freed that. Then I'll cut here. And now I'll remove this piece. And I can remove this piece. So far, your piece is going to look like this. So now I'm going to take my finger blade and just cut in at an angle here. And I'll cut in at an angle here. This is just going to make it easier to put this together. And I am going to reduce my size just a little bit. Like that. So my piece looks like this. So now we have this score mark here that we did not fold. And I am going to just take my ruler and show you what I'm about to do. So I'm just going to take the ruler and I'm going to place it on that score mark. And I'm going to cut from edge to edge like that because I want it to free this. Then I'm going to do the same thing over here. So you can freehand cut this if you want, but I just wanted to show you how if you place your ruler on the score mark, you can get a nice clean cut. So now that we have it like this, these pieces here at the top, I am just going to remove portion of that. Then here I will cut in, and here I will cut in. Now this is a very easy process, but it's a little bit different, so you might have to watch this video or watch this part of the process a couple of times, but you will eventually get the same result that I have here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my glue, place my glue on this piece and fold over. Place my glue on this piece and fold over. So now it looks like this, and we'll basically be putting together a nice little box. So I can go ahead and take my glue on this 1-inch flap here and fold over. And now I'm going to place some glue on this flap. Smush it around and join it like this. Then I'm going to take some glue, and on this piece I'll add that glue. We'll take this and fold it over like that. So now you can see our nice little holder is taking shape. So now I'm going to take some glue here and some glue right here so that we can close this. So let's just fold this over, place it down, and get it stuck. So there you have a nice little holder. You can leave it just like this, but I have decided that I want to add some decorative pieces to mine. But before I do, I really don't want the top of this to be as long as it is, so I think I'm going to cut some off. And I am going to cut this so that my height is 5 1/4. Now I'm going to take my decorative paper, and y'all, I am using a medium weight cardstock. That's really going to help to firm up all of this on this little holder. And when I'm done, I'm going to have the consistency of a chipboard holder. So we're going to cut one piece right now at 3 1/8 by 10 1/2. and we're going to score it on the 10.5-inch side at 5 1/4, because we're going to take this and fold it in half like this, and then we're going to put it on here to give us a nice decorative back. So again, I'm going to use my glue, and y'all, I used Reptile adhesive. I did get a notification from Reptile that they are about to start restocking on Amazon, so make sure that if you are out of my favorite adhesive, and hopefully yours, you go out and check Amazon, and then you grab your adhesive when they restock it. So I'm going to put this in like this. Then I'm just going to fold it over. I can place it down. I'll go in with my bone folder, get everything nice and stuck. You can see we're going to have a pretty little holder here. I'll go across the top, get that nice and smooth. So now I'm going to cut another strip at 3 1/8 of an inch. And then from that, I'll take a piece that is 3 1/8 by 3 1/8, and we're going to put this here on the inside. So again, I'm going to take my wonderful Reptile adhesive, I'll take this piece, put it in. I'll go in with my bone folder, getting that nice and stuck. You can see how pretty that's becoming. Then I'm going to cut two pieces that are 4 1/4 by 3 1/8. And on the 4 1/4 inch side, we're going to score at 2 1/8. I'm going to fold these. And we're going to take these pieces and put them on the side like this. So I'm just going to take my glue, add my glue, and you can definitely tweak this process and use whatever it is you want to use to get the result that you want. This is just a demonstration of how I'm doing it, but you are certainly more than welcome and more than capable of tweaking this to fit you. So now I'm going to take some more glue, and we're going to do the other side. And I love how this looks. I'm going to share this paper pad with you in just a minute because it really is a fun paper pad. So let's take this piece and let's put it over here and put it down. And now we'll go in and get it stuck. And the paper pad that I'm using is called Honey Blossoms, and it is by Die Cuts with a View. I believe that I got this paper pad from Joann, and it is a beautiful, beautiful paper pad, just full of wonderful papers. So again, it is called Honey Blossoms by Die Cuts with a View. So now I'm going to cut another strip from that same 12 by 12 at 3 1/8 by 3 1/8. And you can see how inexpensive it is to do a project like this. We're only using one sheet of 12 by 12 decorative cardstock, and we're going to end up with something beautiful. So I'm just going to take this and just put it on the bottom. Not something you have to do, but I thought it would help to add to the firmness that I'm trying to get. So let's just smooth that out. Now, Now I want to add my decorative pieces here to the front, and I'm going to stick with the same paper because I'm really feeling this particular pattern. So I am going to cut out 2 pieces that are 7/8 by 2, and 1 piece that is 3 1/8 by 7/8. So now I'm going to take these 2 pieces and put them right there. I'm going to slide them very close to the top because we will have a piece on here that'll cover this. And we'll put this one on. Again, you can use tape on this project if you want. Just make sure that you're using a nice high quality tape runner. Right now, I'm still looking for a nice tape runner, but if you invest in Tombow, you can't go wrong with that because that really is a very nice quality tape runner. It's a little bit on the pricier side for tape runners, but you get a lot on the roll. It is definitely a very good adhesive. So I'm just going to take this. We're going to put it down right there. I'm going to go in from the inside to get that nice and stuck. And then I'll do just a little bit of burnishing here on the outside. And y'all, I think that that is just absolutely adorable. If you want, you can even add a little platform to the base. I don't think that this needs it, but I do think that it needs a little decorative touch to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a couple of mini brads, just the tiny ones, and we are going to use those to add a little decorative touch. So I am just going to put one right here, and then I'll punch a hole right over here, just eyeballing. So now we can take our brad, put it in, open it, do the same thing here. And it doesn't take a whole lot. And I think I'm going to put one right here just to sort of cuten the joint up just a little bit. So we're going to take this brad, put it through my hole, open it, and see, that did add an extra little something to it. I'm going to do the same thing with this one, put it through. Let's open it, and I think that that is adorable. So now I'm just going to finish up by adding a little decorative piece here at the top, and I am going to use Remember This again because I like it. So I am just going to put that there, and I think Remember This is very fitting for something like this because you're going to have little slips of paper or sticky notes that you'll pull out to make a note of something that you might want to remember or something that you want to remind someone else of. So y'all, there we have it. We took a plain file folder and we turned it into this beautiful desktop sticky note holder or 3x3 paper holder. So you can cut out some pieces of 3x3 paper and you can stack it inside. Then you can present it, sell it, or keep it. But remember this, any season, any reason, anyone, simply change those papers if you want to make this more masculine. Change the papers if you want it to fit a certain holiday. Add the embellishments that are appropriate for however you choose to design this, and then you have something as gorgeous as this. So I'm going to take out my sticky notes from this one because I don't think I have any more sticky notes beyond this. But you can see just how well those 3x3 sticky notes fit in here. We have the little finger notch, so you'll be able to go in and grab the sticky notes as you need them. Y'all, these are absolutely beautiful, and they started as a file folder. So I hope that you have enjoyed this super fun File Folder Friday craft. If you have, please hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, all day, every day, this is what we do, and this is how we do it. I would love to have you subscribe, so hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification bell so that you'll know when I upload a new video. As always, my friends, please be safe, be kind, and be the reason someone smiles today. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later.